Welcome to this channel dedicated to the most terrifying myths and legends from around the world. In this section, we'll explore one of the most frightening Irish legends. Before anything else, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel to follow the myths, legends, and terrifying stories. In the old Irish villages, people cherished the night more than anything else. As soon as the sun dipped behind the hills and the streets merged, doors would lock, curtains would draw, and everyone would stay indoors. A voice, just one voice. The wail of an unknown woman. A mournful wail that struck terror into the heart of the bravest of men. People believe this voice belongs to a mysterious being called the Banshee. But who is the Banshee? And why has her name been associated with death for centuries? Legends say the Banshee is not an ordinary ghost, nor a wandering spirit, but a messenger. She brought news, and no one knew her. A mysterious spirit since the death of a family member. They believed that hearing that sound meant only one thing: death. On quiet nights, when everyone else was lying down, no one could possibly expand their space in any of the houses. Sometimes she was seen as a young woman with long hair that reached the floor. At other times, she was a pale old woman in distinctive clothing, sitting with the elders, weeping. But the form didn't matter. What was terrifying was her voice, that long wail that pierced the stillness of the night. A voice unlike the weeping of humans, nor like the screams of animals. Something in between. Something that made the listener want to draw closer. And the term Banshee is not used in vain. Days after hearing her voice, or more often, just hours later, news of a family member's death would arrive. And as time passed, the stories began to accumulate. Stories of people who heard the wailing and then lost their loved ones. Stories of entire families who swore they heard a woman weeping near their homes before the great disaster struck. And so we arrived at a universal tale of one of the most terrifying legends in Irish history. But the interesting thing is, no one has ever claimed that the Banshee killed a human being. All it does is cry. In some parts of Ireland, there are still those who avoid going out at night when the day is intense. And there are still those who swear they heard that mournful wail echoing among the hills. The wail of an unknown woman. A wailing delegation that has yet to know that its time may be near. Legend says that her cries never miss their mark. They describe her as a young woman with hair that blows in the long wind. And they swear she is a pale old woman with eyes full of sorrow. But everything is unpredictable except for one thing. If you hear the Banshee calling in the night, her message might be for you. And the question now is, if you heard that wailing outside your window tonight, would you dare to look?